Hearing disability is a largely invisible thing. It just feels like you're just an observer to life. You just have to watch. I hadn't been able to really understand in church for years, and so what happens is that gets old, that gets tiring, and you just tend to say, well, I'm just not going to go.
You may or may not have noticed that our worship center is in the middle of a little bit of construction right now, and we're calling this the Hillside Anywhere Project.
It was a Sunday we were watching online like we've been doing during COVID, and I saw the video of the floor all torn up, and it was like, oh my goodness, the floor is already torn up. It'd be a perfect time to put down the wiring for the loop.
As I understand it, the hearing loop is an inductive wire. It sends out a magnetic wireless signal directly to the T-coil in a hearing aid. We went to demonstration at another church that had it, and for me, without hearing aids, they gave me a headset to put on, and it was the purest sound I've ever heard. The hearing impaired isn't just related to age. There's lots of veterans, lots of work environments.
When we saw the opportunity that it could be something that happened here, it was so exciting for me personally, but then I really started thinking about the implications to people who are sitting at home and not coming to the church building because they know they can't hear and missing the fellowship. I think that's such a huge part of what we're called to do in our Christian life, is to fellowship with others.
You can look back and see God working 3 or 4 steps ahead, and I shouldn't be amazed, but I am. But we had just made a decision to sell a cabin that we needed to. The escrow closed 2 weeks after the offer, and it was the next week or two we saw the video of the torn up floor, and we just said, oh my gosh, that's something we might be able to help happen. Generosity has not always been a part of my life. It grows on you when you see where the church's money goes, and to me it inspires me to want to be a part of that. And then we've just been blessed abundantly and have been able to be more generous than we used to.
It was exciting to think what the loop could really mean. Maybe it could be an invitation for someone to come that didn't used to come to church, and maybe it could be the first time they ever would hear the gospel. So it could make a difference in people's lives way beyond just mine.